Lloyd Vehicle Consulting. Still not sponsored by Lancaster Insurance. Maybe one day. Good morning. Today is the 6th of May. It is Bank Holiday Monday and it's raining. Typical. But here we are at the Popham Fly-In, which is a local classic car event in Hampshire. Popham's just near Basingstoke. And we shall be doing some shambolic shuffling today. I do apologise in advance if I fall over, if I get things wrong, if I get interrupted by, I don't know, other people. Fortunately there's no announcements here, I don't think, so that's okay. It's all just the way it goes on this channel. So we're following straight on from the Shed Fest that we did 2 days ago. Bit of a smaller event, this one. The weather's a bit different, but nevertheless, we've got some nice cars here actually. We'll start on the Renault Classic Car Club stand. This is a very rare car. This is a Renault 15 TL. It's from the early 70s. I didn't realise that many of these left. I think I've seen about one in the last couple of years that I've been filming all these shows. And registration, so 1973 to 74. Beautiful colour and absolutely lovely condition actually. I prefer though this Renault 11 here. It's simply because my grandfather's cousin, who was from Normandy, he actually used to own one of these. It was a turbo as well, and it was bonkers fast. He was a crazy driver. This one I think is a bit more sedated. It's an 11 TC. They stopped making these I think about 1988 or 89, and then the Renault 19 that replaced this was similar underneath, as was the Renault Supersank that came out in 85. I don't know if it's one of those here today, but that's nice. These are very rare cars actually, the 9s and the 11s. I have driven an 11 many years ago, but sadly I didn't actually film it for the channel. I should have done really. Which was about the same age as this. It was 87, 88. Much older one here, 1958 Renault 750. I thought we used to call it the 4CV. So look at the information sheet and see if that sort of says anything else. Wow. I didn't realise that they actually made this sort of 4CV or 750 in Acton, but apparently they did until 1956. I'd forgotten about that. Obviously, Citroën, they had a factory in Slough till 65, so it wasn't unusual. Fuel filler's like right at the top here. Yeah, it's a reasonably successful little post-war French car. Talking of the 19s, here is an early 19. Came out, I think, in this country around 89. This is 89 registration. It's a very early one, 1.4 energy engine. It's a TS model. I don't think that you've got an awful lot of equipment, and you've got windy windows and things. Again, it's one of these cars you just don't see really at all. Not in this sort of condition anyway. And we've got a Renault 8. This might be a Gordini actually. It's not the same one, but it's owned by John, who is the chairman of the Loxley Classic Car Club. It's the same colour and everything, but this is a different one. This is actually a year later. It's a 65. His is a 64. That looks like fun. What doesn't look like fun on today is this Renault 4, which has had, I don't know, some kind of conversion. This might be a factory thing. I don't know if you know what this is. I've never seen one of these before. The Malibu edition on a Y82, 83 with umbrella at the top. Fabulous. Let's have a look at some BMWs. Here is a E36 3 Series compact. These have the same rear axle in them, I think, as the old E30s. Alpina wheels on this one. I wonder if it serves as a crazy power one. 697 on the P. Local car to the area, BP, an old Portsmouth plate. Oh, it has got a 6 in it, so that'll be fun, won't it? I think I prefer this though, this 635 CSI, I think this is, again with Alpina wheels on it. These are fabulous cars. Back in the day when we did one of Wheeler dealers, these, well, they weren't as valuable as they are now. Got the M badge on it. I don't know if it's with badges like an M635 CSR or something. I don't know. Somebody in the comment section tell me. I'm sure you'll know. And we've got some 8 Series BMWs this is the same registration year as the compact. It is a 96-97. It's probably an 840 Ci, I think. Is that a beige leather interior, viewers? Unfortunately it's raining so it's hard to see, but it looks like one. This one here, personal plate, so roughly about the same era as this one. Could be a little bit different. This has got a sort of cream interior with sort of red piping on it. That's nice. Yes, very nice. We've got another one here again. The plate's about a year later, but again it could be, well, later than that as well. I like this colour. Again, we've got a nice sort of basic cream interior. All of them got the light coloured interiors, which is what it was like back in the day with cars, but it all went dark and miserable. This is the Basingstoke Motor Club stand, and it wouldn't be one of these standard after Mark 1 Escort 2-door. It's the Zetec blacktop engine in this one. But it's got a bit more power than whatever used to be in there originally. Probably a Kent engine, I would imagine. The value of it, of course, is going up as I'm walking around it. Yeah, it's a sort of 72, 73 on it now. And we've got one of these Mustangs as well. This will probably be a V8. Most of them are. It's a Bullet Edition. Can't remember when the Bullet Edition was released. I think it was about 2018 or something. The film was released in '68, so that makes sense. And yeah, that's nice colour. We've got a Subaru Brat. I'm not sure if they were called a Brat over here. Oh, yes, they were. You can see on there. On an H, so 1990, 1991. This one's not totally rusty, which is absolutely amazing. Yeah, 1800 four-wheel drive. Just don't see them like this at all, do you? MGB GT, of course, 1967, 68 on an F. I think we'll be seeing quite a few more MGBs today, viewers. That's for certain. And then, an absolute delight, we've got two Gartrag Escorts here. Gartrag Escort, as you can see from the configuration of the engine, it's basically a bit like a Sierra Cosworth, but with an Escort body, like the Escort RS Cosworths later were. You can see it's actually longitudinally mounted engine. It's completely different from a standard Escort. You can see you've got the flared arches and things. This one on a Y82, 83. There's another one based on a Mark IV. That's an 88, that one. These are really special cars, and they're very, very valuable indeed, the Gartrag ones. But we've got a Chevette, 76, 77, this one. Imagine the sort of powertrain will be similar to something like an HSR. This isn't an HSR, it's been something that's been modified, but yeah, I have driven this Chevette HSR, not too far from here actually, near Andover. That was fun. They're very rare. Are those open Manta wheels on that? And let's have a look at some more Gartrag action. This is an 88. I had to look it up on a Q plate, so I looked this one up. But yeah, we got RS wheels. I think they're off a Sapphire Cosworth or something, aren't they, these wheels? Look at that, all that power. And a little plaque velvet by Gartrag. It's a seriously quick car, one of those. Then we got a Porsche 100 here. It says 3000L. I have a sneaking suspicion this has been imported from South Africa. So I've just looked at the online MOT history, and there's nothing really sort of on there. I don't think they made a 3-litre Essex version of this anyway. They would have done it over in South Africa, but not here. I haven't seen a P100 in absolutely years, so that is a delight. Got a Triumph, I think this is a TR4 from memory. Someone's taken the steering wheel away, so I haven't taken it away, just put it down there. I was about to say they took it away, so it's a defective item. 61, so quite an early one. And then, yeah, these 106s, this is a facelift one, 2001, are becoming quite popular with motorsport, along with the Saxos, because they do handle quite well. What, this is like an independent or something. I can't see actually, it doesn't say. There are about 1 million different special editions of those. and we'll go over and have a look at this Renault Sport Clio Mark III. It's a bit faster than the 1.4 that I drove last year. Actually, the white wheels look quite good. Again, I bet that's a lot of fun to take on a track day. Another 8 Series BMW. Another light coloured interior. Another A40 Ci. Excellent. Wow, okay, it's a 700 Super Sprint. Morning. Look at this history here, look at all this. So, it's registered in 94, although that's the end, so it's slightly out of sequence. It wanted to Dubai and repatriate it. It's a Kent Crossflow engine. And of course, the ubiquitous Ford Type 9 gearbox. 540 kilo, that must shift, surely. It must be very fast. Got some American cars here, a bit about which I know virtually nothing, so you'll have to excuse my ignorance, viewers. It's a Plymouth GTX, 69 to 70 on an H. That is absolutely vast. Wow. Oh, I can smell the catering fan. That's really bad, viewers. I'd have to go get something in a bit. Chevy El Camino, 1968, but that's quite quick as well. Then, ooh, a rare thing here, Mark III Cortina 2 doors, a GT model with the 2-litre engine on an L, so 1972 to 73. I think that makes it a pre-facelift one. Facelift was about a 73. And then a 4-door Mark I Escort. Even the 4-doors are worth a lot of money now. With some Mini Light style wheels on it, they look quite good. As they do on most cars. Cortina's got this sort of louvered back. This Escort, relatively late for a Mark I, sort of 73, 74 in an M. Then the Chevy pickup, 1966 from California. There's quite a few of the American ones here. And then we've got another Chevy pickup. This would be a bit earlier, I'd say early 50s, this one. Then we've got Plymouth. It's like a satellite or something. Yeah, a satellite, I think. 72, 73. Then Dodge Coronet. 66. Like a look at that. And then a Cadillac, 63 the plate on that is. This is like an Eldorado or something. Gosh, the fins are still absolutely vicious on this. No, sorry, it's not an Eldorado, it's a DeVille. How on earth do you park that? Would you find a space that big? Another 66 pickup here. Chevy C10. There's a contrast between this and also the like the stuff that was available in Britain at the time was crazy. Chrysler 300, 1963. Looks very sort of modern for 63, doesn't it? Actually. And another massive thing here. Gosh, it's just fast, isn't it? I don't know what full bottle that is. It's not a very good, interesting section, is it, viewers? It's just me being completely ignorant. It's not waving my hand around. I think I've got a spider cord. Let's pull that off. There we go. Right, let's move on to something that I might know a bit more about. 68, 69, that one. This is a sort of contrast between this sort of early era and the later era of American policing. Till about 2011, and this is a 2011, this Ford Crown Victoria. These were sort of the default police cars all over America. They were replaced by these Explorers, aren't they? Because Ford completely ended production of the Crown Victoria and all its derivatives at the time. This, I don't know exactly what year this is. It's a flex fuel one. No DUIs, no excuses. Indeed. It's the only Crown Victoria that's here. If it is, that's unusual actually. Normally if you see if these at shows, they're in, you know, pairs or triplets of things. So that's US 62 cop, and this is US 61 cop. A Dodge Charger. And US 63, gosh, they're all in sequence. Fantastic. So this is a Crown Victoria. It's an LTD Crown Victoria, which is the earlier shape in comparison with the later one now, although they have the same chassis. These came out, I think, about 79, these LTT Crown Victorias, so the platform lasted for a very, very, very long time. Principally because, you know, government agencies, including the police, just kept wanting to order them. You know, big V8 in the front, rear-wheel drive on a separate chassis. Still in the American car row here. Another Dodge Coronet 500. 65, that one. And then next to it we've got a Buick. This will be, I'd like to sort of guess and say like a 58. I don't even know what model this is actually. Well, I do know what this is though. If I didn't know what this was, I would be thrown off YouTube. I've got some Porsche 911 wheels on this, which is a very common upgrade to these Beetles. This is a 1500, and that's a 1967. That's in nice condition actually. It's very nice. Got a much fancier steering than the normal one they came with. This feels to me like it's a Chevy. I think maybe it's a 55 Chevy, but I could be totally wrong about that, as I am about so many things in life. Oh, a Ford V8 Pilot, I think this is. Ford V8 Pilot, yeah, I think it is. Superb right-hand drive. They did make them over here as well. Fortunately, that sort of hat in the back can't be used today. But Ford truck, I don't know. Ooh, appropriately, here is a Ford Zodiac. This is a 1964. Just arrived. Churchill's not looking very happy today, unfortunately. You can hear that 6-cylinder, smell it as well. We've got a Wolseley police car. I think we used to say what the model was. It's like a, yeah, 680, there we go. It's sort of based on, I think the Morris Isis, I'd like to say, of the era was a bit like that. Yeah, it does look great, doesn't it, that Zodiac? I think I've seen it before somewhere, but I can't quite remember where. Right, let's move on to the next row. So, a Jaguar Enthusiast Club, excellent. I think we're going to see some nice beige leather interiors on this stand here, which always make me very excited. I do like a nice beige leather interior. 2002 to 3 Jaguar XK8 X100 facelift. Oh yes, please. Not quite beige, steering wheel's beige, but the interior is sort of cream. That's very nice. I think those are an upgrade with BBS wheel option on these. The one I drove was in '97, quite recently. The wheels on that were definitely a bit smaller. E-Type Series 2 1970-71 on a J with a 4.2 engine. Now let's have a look at the doors and try to work out if this is the 2+2 or not. I don't think it is. No, it's not 2+2. Another X100 XK here. Interesting, I think. Again, that's a facelift one from memory. It's from the 4 litre. No, the 4 litre I think was pre-facelift. I've got this wrong now. And then we're to another stand here. Another Mark III Cortina. This is also a 2 litre GT with vinyl roof, of course. That looks fabulous actually. That's really nice. 7273. Then a Rover 2000 TC, 1968-69. I think this colour is called Tobacco Leaf, but I could be wrong. I've driven a 2000, but it was an SC automatic, which is probably a little bit slower than that. Then we've got Triumph. I think this is a Herald 1360. Yes, it is. 1970-71 on a J. I've driven one of these. It was Herald 1360 convertible. It had been upgraded to a 1.5 engine, and it was it's a bit bonkers. It had the most scuttle shake of any car I think I've ever driven, really, but it was still fun. You just got to watch it because you don't get a synchromesh gearbox or synchromesh all the gears, and you don't get a brake servo, which is utterly terrifying. Basically, Classic Car Club. We've got this real rarity here. I think this is called a Royale or something. So, yeah, Royale Sabre with a V6 engine. I think it's like a 2.9 Ford engine in this. From memory, I think I've seen this before somewhere. I think it's around 1990. You've got things like it's a Fiesta or Escort door handles on this. There's a little chap in there who's enjoying himself. Yes, he is. And also we've got a wooden dashboard, which is nice. There we go. Yeah, it's a 2000, this one. By Mr. Stan Verrill. Next to it, we've got a... let's get this right. This could actually be a Velox. It's more likely to be a PA Cresta, though. Local plate to you, actually. PA was an old Portsmouth registration back in the day. Let's try not to impinge ourselves on these sort of various things that stick up. Yeah, it's probably a Cresta. You could also get the Velox of this shape as well, but Cresta was the more desirable model. 1989 to 90 Jaguar XJS. I cannot believe how affordable these still are. Prices of these start at, I don't know, like 3-4 grand. It's probably worth a bit more, this one. Ooh, actually there's a sheet in here. This is for sale apparently. Let's have a read of here. So it is a 3.6. It's done 63,000 miles. Call 07999 753 172. Just going to take my word for it because you can't see through there. Gentleman wants about 9,000 for that. To be honest, most of the XJSs of this area I see are quite rusty, and this one is pretty nice, so that's probably worth it. SLK measured at 320. This will be about 2,000 or so, I think. Original SLK. I've not driven one of these. I've driven a Chrysler Crossfire, which is the sort of same, but I haven't driven one of these. And then a Mark III Cortina GXL. Wow. Pre-facelift, 7172. Also with a 2-litre engine and a vinyl roof, which is very nice. And we've got Triumph Stag 71 to 72. This is a Mark 1. It's the same era as the one I drove actually last May, when it wasn't raining. Oh, there's an information sheet on here as well. Yeah, Mark 1.5. There we go. Yeah, it's just February 72. Then a Rover 75 V6. I don't exactly know what year this is. I'm just know it's a V6. Very familiar with these, of course, on the channel. We've driven a few of these. Then a Triumph Spitfire 1500, very late registration. The Canley factory closed where we made these in 1980. This actually has an 81 to 82 plate, so like a lot of this sort of stuff, MGBs are the same. They hung around for quite a while after production finished. I forget the name of this colour. Is it Mimosa Yellow? That's nice. Also nice is this Jaguar S-Type, 1966, a 3.8 S-Type. I'm getting the vibes from Sweeney where they drove tons and tons of these literally into the ground when filming that because they weren't worth anything in the mid-70s. Austin Cambridge A55. This will be from the mid-50s, I imagine. Wanted some boomerang wing mirrors. Who doesn't want one of those? Jaguar. Is this an XK? Oh, it's an XK with a funny grille. Let's take a look. Normally XKR say supercharged on it, don't they? Yeah, I think this is just a normal XK8, just with some bits, including an amazing sort of burgundy coloured dashboard, which you can't really see, but there it is. Right, another XJS here. Similar era to the other one, sort of on an F, so 88, 89. And oh yes, a beige leather interior with wood. I do like a nice beige leather interior. Again, this is 3.6. Now this is Very nice indeed. It's a Daimler Sovereign. This is a 4.2. It's a Series 1 on a J, so 1970-71. You don't see too many of the Daimler versions. You see quite a few of the Jaguar ones, but Daimler's always been my preference. You know, I'm a Daimler person, really. Right, viewers, unfortunately my camera cut off, so I've had to change my other camera. Hopefully that footage is there. 1965 Jaguar Mark II 3.8 litre. Very nice though. A beige leather interior with wood and piping. Thank you, autofocus. That is probably worth quite a lot of money. It's got a period sticker in the back for the 24 Hours of Le Mans from the same era. And we've got a nice XJ6 here, X350 shape. Yeah, look at all that luxury in there. I think it's a cream rather than a beige interior, that one, but it's dark green. And that is rather nice. And we've got this sort of Jaguar sort of seat up, a deep track replica thing. I'm not actually sure what that is, to be honest. Then we'll move on to the next row. That is a Ford sort of F-150 Lightning or something, isn't it? Fantastic. Don't know what year that is. I imagine it's like early 2000s, something like that. SVT, of course. It's a popular badge for sporting things in America. Yep, F-150 SVT. Right next to a Toyota MR2. This is the first generation one, pre-facelift, 1985-86 on the C. It came out around sort of 84 from memory. Next to it we've got the NBMX5. If you watch the videos from Shedfest or at Shedfest, you'll know just how many of these there were there. It was an awful lot of those. Land Rover we can't talk about because we don't talk about diesels on this channel, so we'll go into the scimitar section here. We've got 1978 or thereabouts scimitar GTE. That one is an automatic. It's rather like the Stags actually, sort of half and half really with the automatics and manuals for the scimitars. Then 71, 72 scimitar GTE. Followed by a, what is this? I don't know what this is at all. A something. How do I pronounce it? Samson, I think they call this, even from the 30s. I don't think I've ever seen one of these before. I know I've heard of the make in books, but I've never seen one. There we go. Yeah, well, I'm not sure what else to say really. My ignorance has been discovered. Reliance Scimitar GTC, 80 to 81 on a W. I think we'll leave it there for the first part. Thank you ever so much indeed once again for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, leave a comment below, and we shall see you again in part 2 for some more incorrect information.